I saw these cute little pumpkins in this little crate at Dollar Tree, and I had an idea. So let's get started. So first thing I did was remove the little raffia bows, and I painted all of the things, both of the little pumpkins and the crate, this elephant gray. It's a chalk paint. I think it's Waverly is the brand. I don't know. Anyways, then I have this fabric from Dollar Tree, and I'm cutting it just the width, and it's really rough cut. I mean, I'm not really measuring a lot, but I do two strips, obviously, because I have two pumpkins to cover. So we're going to do two of those. Perfect. Then I put some Mod Podge on. Now listen, the part that you put it had glitter on it. That's the part that we're going to be putting the fabric on because I wanted to cover that. So I just put the Mod Podge on and then I put the fabric on over that. Then I take a piece of plastic wrap and I use my Cricut brayer to just, what's it called? Flatten it out. And then I cut the excess fabric off. This was super easy. You can wait till it dries or you don't have to, but if you don't wait, then you run the risk of pulling it up. So just be mindful. All right. So, and there's that. Look how cute. All right. Next is my fun part. I take some of this white paint and a dry brush and I'm just distressing stuff. If this is not your jam, skip it. But oh my gosh, look at how cool this looks. Again, this is a dry brush method and it's chalk paint that I'm using. Holy, I love it so much. And I do the top all over the place. And no, friends, I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to do the pumpkins too. So I do the back side and then I actually did the front with the fabric. Oh, my Lanta, I am loving it. Super cool. And then obviously let it dry. Then after that, I made a couple of little bows that I had out of canvas. And then, so I glue those onto the pumpkins. And then I put I'm using Gem Tack. You can use wood glue. And then I do a layer of hot glue just so that we can have it adhere immediately. And then I glue the little pumpkins on each side of the little crate. Look at how fun this is. Again, wood glue would be great, but I'm using Gem Tack because I didn't have any wood glue. And again, the hot glue is just so that it stays, so that we have a project right away. And then the Gem Tack is for later. I'm using some wired jute. I got from Dollar Tree. And I'm just making a handle. That's all I'm doing. Wrap it around the top. And it's going to be like a two-piece handle, I guess you could say. And I just do that. Cut the end. Wrap it around a little bit. I did put a little dollop of glue on each side just to hold it in place. Friends, you're not carrying tools in this, okay? It's decorative. So don't get crazy. But we do want it to be somewhat secure. So there you go. Perfect. Friends, I hope this inspires you to do something fun. Thanks for watching. Friends, are you ready for a super simple project to spruce up your fall table? I've got you. All right, so I start with a Dollar Tree plate and some Dollar Tree fabric. No lie, this is from the Dollar Tree. So excited when I saw this fabric. It's so cute and so fall, yet not so in your face fall. I don't know. Anyway, so I take the little plate and I'm just wiping it down with some rubbing alcohol just to make sure that on the next step it adheres and it's all clean and dust free and all the things. So there's that. Then I'm going to use some dishwasher safe Mod Podge and I'm going to cover the back of the plate all over the back. I try to make sure that the Mod Podge doesn't get all gloppy on the edges, but just cover the back of the plate with the Mod Podge. Ta-da! Easy peasy, right? Yes, I'm using a makeup brush. Yes, it is my favorite. I love this makeup brush. I got it from Dollar Tree, but they're really hard to find lately. I don't know. Anyways, so then I take this fabric that I cut out and I loosely cut it out, right? And I'm just smoothing it on where we put the Mod Podge. See? Easy peasy. Then I'm going to put a layer of Mod Podge, the dishwasher safe Mod Podge, on top of that. And I'm really saturating the fabric just to make sure that it adheres really well. Now you want to make sure that you cover all of the pieces parts, right? And now listen, this is where a lot of people may disagree with me. I put this all on the plate and then I actually cut the excess off before it's dry. Now I know some people are like, oh my gosh, you can't do that. It's going to shift and it's going to move. Yeah, it is. But I find that it's so much easier. So see, I flip it over. So yes, my hand is going to get Mod Podge on it. I've already told you people, I don't care. I don't mind getting messy. I just I'll just wash my hands after. So see how I'm just trimming it with my fabric scissors. Now you'll see there's a part where it actually had flopped down. That's okay. See how it's flopping a little bit and it's peeling off of the plate? That's okay, because see, I'm just moving it up a little bit and I'm trimming the excess. Now we can trim off if it doesn't trim perfectly, we can trim it again. But this way, I feel like once it's dried, it becomes way more brittle and it's less easy to cut. So that's just my preference. Friends, if you are more inclined to do it when it's dry, fine. Now, I set it down and I wash my hands because I'm going to have yuck on my hands, right? All right, so then I pick it back up. This is why you have to wash your hands, because you'll get this Mod Podge all over the front of your plate if you didn't wash your hands. Anyways, so then I just go and I reapply some more Mod Podge because some of it did come up. And we want to make sure that we get it around the edges and make sure that it's sealed. But then, friends, that's it. That's all you got to do. Can you believe it? I put it down on my table and I let it dry. Once it's dry, yes, you can wash it. Can you believe it? I love it. Friends, I had all of these scraps of fabric from our projects from this week, and I thought, let's do something fun with it. So all I did was all of the scraps I had, I just cut them into kind of squares. They're not even all the same size. They're all different pieces, parts. Don't get crazy with trying to know exactly how big and how many. Now I have this pumpkin from Dollar Tree, and it's like a foam pumpkin, and I just pop off the stem. And I'm using the stem I made the other day. Remember that stem I made and I put it on a Pringles can? Well, that's what this is. You just cut the ridge off and then you can glue it. All right, so I have a bamboo skewer and I have my squares, and all I'm going to do, friends, it's this easy. Boop, pop it in the, what do you call it? Pop it in the pumpkin and you just go all the way around. Now on this very top part, you'll see that there's, well, you can't really see it really well, but there's actually a circle for the center that I'm going to leave without any fabric. And the reason why is because we're going to put our stem on and I want to have a clean surface to glue on that. I don't know how many squares I used. I'll be honest with you, it was a lot. But I liked it a lot. Let me just say that. I love that primitive vibe and the, the messy bow kind of thing. I think that's what this kind of looks like to me. Anyways, so you just keep going all around the pumpkin and fill in all of the gaps until the entirety of the pumpkin is done. Now listen, I know some of you could look at this and be like, oh, it's so monotonous. But friends, I just invite you to consider monotony or an opportunity to relax, to contemplate, it can be very cathartic and really relaxing. I'm just saying the way we look at things can change a whole lot of our energy around us. I'm just suggesting it could be an opportunity for something super fun. Just saying. And the end product, super cute. Look at how cute this is. And then again, I just went all the way around and I did the bottom as well. Just keep poking. And if you have a piece that's a little bit longer, then all I did was, instead of doing in the center, I would do a little bit over. So you can push it in twice on one piece of fabric instead of just the one. But look at how fun. I know a lot of you are like, oh, it's so much work. It's not. It's relaxing. It's fun. It can be, you can pray during this or sing or whatever. It's just a moment to be able to stop and, relax. The world is really loud right now, and it's really cool to have a moment to not have to hear all the noise. So here it is. Look at how cute this is. I love it. All right, and then all I'm going to do is take some hot glue on top of, not on the bottom of my stem, and I'm going to glue it on there, and that's it. How much fun. It's totally different and almost Halloween-esque. I don't know. Friends, I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks so much for watching.